Hello everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Lovett. If you're seeing me for the very first time, you're highly welcome. This is a fashion channel where I share pattern drafting and tutorial videos on how to cut and sew. Please do well to hit on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so when I post my next video you'll be notified. So in today's tutorial I'll be sharing with you guys on how I cut and sew this stylish off-shoulder bustier wrap dress. If this is something you're interested in, keep on watching and let's get started. Alright guys, as you can see, I've cut out the piece that I'll be needing for the front. So this upper line is going to be my starting line, while the lower part is going to be my waistline. You can as well call it my half length. And because it is an off-shoulder dress, I left out 5 inches at this upper area. So I left out 5 inches because it is going to be an off-shoulder. So the next thing now is to put in my nipple to nipple measurement. I'm working with the nipple to nipple measurement of 6 inches. So 6 divided by 2, that is 3 inches. So I'm marking 3 inches right here. And after I'm done with that, I am going to connect it with a straight line, and it is just as simple as that. So another thing I want you to note is that my fabric is folded into 2. So my fabric is folded into 2 already. Alright, after I'm done with that, the next thing now is to put in my up bust point and under bust measurements. So I'm working with a up bust measurement of 7 inches, the bust point of 10 inches, and the under bust of 14.5 inches. So to get your up bust measurement, you place your tape rule on your shoulder to your cleavage around the area where the bust is starting from. So that is the up bust, then your bust point and the under bust. So on the bust point line, I went in by 1 inch, and that is because the person I'm making this for is not busty at all. So if you're making yours for someone that is a little bit busty, you can as well use 1.5 or 2 inches. So I went in by 1 inch and I connected the 3 lines together with my cuff ruler, as you can see me doing right now. So another point I want you to note is that I said I left out 5 inches at the upper part because it's going to be an off-shoulder gown. So I actually marked 4.5 because I added half inch for the sewing allowance. So I did not just mark out the 5 inches just like that. So after cutting it out, I'm going to place it like this because I want this or the other side to have this shape as well. So the next thing, I pin it down on at the upper area and at the lower area so that it will stay put when I'm trying to cut it out. So I'm going to cut this out. And after I'm done with that, we are almost done with the bustier parts. Alright, after I'm done with that, the next thing now is to remove the pin, and I'm going to place the 2 on each other at the tip like this with just half an inch, and that half an inch is what I'm going to be using as the sewing allowance to join the 2 together. So that is it, guys. So I'm trying to check what I have here so that I just want to make sure that I have the same inches at the upper part and the lower part as well. So that is just it, guys. And after I'm done with that, I'm going to pin it down. So I'm going to pin it down so I'll be able to take my body measurement. So the next thing now is to put in every other measurement, and don't forget you must always leave out the 4.5 inches before you take any measurements downward. So now the first line is the armhole line, which I use 8.5, and the second line is the under bust line, and the third area, the last part, is going to be the waistline. So now the next thing now is to put my normal bust measurements, I'm working with the bust measurement of 38 inches, so 38 divided by 4, that is 9.5, and I added 2 inches for the sewing allowance. I did the same thing for the under bust and the waist as well. So that is it, guys. So after I'm done with that, because it is going to be an off shoulder, I am not going to be marking the normal shoulder measurement. So for the wideness of the neck, I marked 5 inches. So for the wideness, and from that 5 inches, I connected it to my bust line, so which is also going to be my chest line as well. So that is it, guys. So the next thing now is to cut this out, and before I do that, I am going to, for the depth of the neck, I came down by 2 inches. So it is going to be an half shoulder, so I came down by 2 inches. This depends on how low you want yours to be. So for me, I came down by 2 inches. You can as well do 2.5 or 3 inches, depends on how low you want yours to be. So, and I'm going to connect this with my cuff ruler, but I'm not going to be cutting it out yet. So I'm just going to mark it out. So that is it, guys. The next thing now is to cut this out. All right, guys, after cutting it out, so this is me trying to open the down parts as well, because my fabric is folded into two. So after I'm done with this, guys, the next thing now is to put in the wrap design, which I'm going to be needing another fabric for. So I'm going to remove the pin, and I'm going to be making use of this center front. So I placed the center front on another fabric, as you can see, and I'm going to cut out this shape, this bustier shape. I'm going to cut it out on another fabric as well. So this is what I have, guys, and I'm going to take the side and I'm going to place it on this other fabric, and I'm going to overlap it like I did for the center front before. I'm going to overlap it with 1/2 inch as well. Then I'm going to pin it down. So take note that I make sure that the other fabric that I'm using is a little bit longer because of the wrap design. So it has, the wrap has to enter into each sides, so the fabric has to be longer. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to place this former center front. I'm going to place it on it like this, and I'm going to rule this line, and that is because I want to leave out the nipple distance. So I want to leave out the nipple distance. That, don't forget the 3 inches that I used for my nipple to nipple measurements. So from this line here, I am going to put in my waist measurement, the waist measurement that I marked on the other side. So I am going to mark it. I worked with the waist measurement of 30 inches. So 30 divided by 4, that is 7.5, plus 2 inches sewing allowance, that is 9.5. So I marked 9.5 here. So after I'm done with that, from here I went up by 4 inches. So I went up by 4 inches here, and I'm going to for the neckline, for the neck depth, so I marked that 2 inches that I marked earlier on the former center front. I marked the 2 inches again here, and I'm going to connect it to the 4 inches that I marked here, so with my cuff ruler, and this is what I have. And I'm going to connect these 2 inches to these 2 inches neck depth to the 5 inches that I marked for the wideness of the neck. So that is just it, guys. So the next thing now is to cut it out like this, and it is just as simple as that. So after cutting it out, guys, this is what I have. So you can see that the wrap effect and the bustier effect is already formed. So that is just it, guys. And I'm going to take one piece like this from this side and one piece from the other side as well. So I'm going to place it like this, and as you can see, the wrap effect is formed already. So that is just it, guys. It is very simple, as you can see. So the next thing now is that I'm going to add my breast pad to my fabric, and I've done that already. As you can see, I added my wadding to my fabric and I cut out my lining pieces as well. So the next thing is to arrange the pieces, because you don't want to mix it up while trying to join it together. So I am trying to arrange the one that is going to be for the left side and the one that is going to be for the right side, and I'm going to be placing it on each other like this. I'll start sewing from the upper part then to the lower part, and I will do the same thing for the other side as well. So I will do that. I'll take it to my machine and I will do that, then I'll show you what I have. So this is what I have, guys, after I have joined the pieces together. So you can see how it's looking. Our wrap top is already formed and the bustier is looking so beautiful as well. So now the next thing now is that I'm going to take the lining pieces, I'm going to join it together as well, just like I did for my fabric. Then I'm going to join my lining to the fabric as well. So that is what I will do now, and I will show you what I have. So after I'm done, guys, I've joined my lining to my fabric, and this is what I have, and I have put in my stripe as well. So this is what I have, guys. So it is just as simple as this. The next thing now is to place one on another, just to give it the wrap effect, and that is just it, guys. It is just as simple as that. So thank you so much for watching today's tutorial. So if this video has been helpful, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, hit on the subscribe button, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you get notified each time I drop a new video. And don't forget to share this video to your loved ones so that YouTube can show this video to many people that needs it. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.